perilous time. We there for perilous time. This one now, Armageddon war, Armageddon. People that die, you no go know who they kill them. They go kill people for inside the houses and come out and cry with you. Hey, they don't kill, oh, they don't kill people. They are the ones killing them. We must know that this time around is time for bringing Biafra. It's not time for looking anybody for face or for eye to see how. Don't look at how good, how bad, how small, how big, or how educated I am. Look at what I am saying. Listen to what I am saying. It's not about time to look at people or listen to people from how long they have been speaking in Radio Biafra. How do you qualify the radio diplomat or the PhD? You speak very well in radio. It is not time. It is time to do the needful. And the needful is to bring Biafra. You must bring Biafra. We are bringing Biafra. We shall bring Biafra. We will bring Biafra. And anybody that thinks he will be a stumbling block will be stumbled out of the way. If God is with us, nobody can be against us. And when you rise to think you will be against us, you'll be thrashed out. Odumeje said, if you say what we are doing, do no get head, you go carry your own head put. And that is what has been happening. That is why a man headed today will go to bed and wake up dead. Mazindewo.
Yeah, thank you, Mazu 247. Like as I said before, we have spent a lot of time. Let me move to Mazi Kelechi Ambrose here. Mazi Kelechi, can I ask you a question? What is the time now? What is the time now on this our agitation? Can you just put a light on it? What the time is and what people will be expecting? Like those who are still slumbering. And I think and I believe you can put a word into it. Thank you.
The time now is, of course, the 11th hour. On the side of the seconds, we have the minuscule seconds counting, because we have actually moved to, in fact, the count for the seconds has exceeded the 11th count going towards the 12th. And it's now, we're calculating the each minuscule second to actually click on the time. And I want dear friends to understand critically, and especially also Odudua people to understand, even if what we're doing is an extension to what they are doing, you know, that every moment at this time is critical to the freedom we're looking for. Every moment at this time is critical. The reason why it's critical is this. You see, the problem we have as a people is that we already have a mindset, and we have a good mindset in the sense that we want to succeed. We want to achieve things. We want to do good to the society. We want to do, you know, great things, and we want to actually carry out our responsibilities daily. We wake up in the morning, we have a good heart, we want to go to work, we want to feed our children, we want to take care of the family, sort the bills and all of that. And we are looking for opportunities to do great things, to actually build, you know, technological advancements, you know, create better opportunities for our people, you know, run NGOs and all of that. But you have the people with you that have been, that the British kept with you to curtail that thing they call your excesses, that's your success mindset. The Fulanese are positioned to actually worry you against not succeeding in this regard. And you have a good mindset, but their mindset has nothing to do with technological advancement. Their mindset has nothing to do with progress. Their mindset only has to do with how they would take over what belongs to you. That is their mindset. So you shouldn't think in this 11th hour, just like the question you're asking, in this 11th hour, it will be very dangerous for any Biafran or any Odudua person to think about the Fulanis or think about these evil people with the kind of mindsets they have about themselves. You have a good mindset to succeed, but they don't have a mindset to succeed. The only reason why you will curtail what they do is to see them as not thinking the way you think. Because they are not thinking the way you think, they are only thinking of removing your head. And so you should plan in the line of what you know should be done to people who are coming against what you want to achieve. which means that every moment in these minuscule seconds we have to clock on the 12th hour is meant for strategy. That means every Biafran must be strategic. Don't wait for ESN. In your community, be strategic. Come together as a people. Don't wait. See, ESN is doing marvelously and they are doing the job. But let me tell you, you see, they will not be everywhere at every time. It will come to the time where we're going to secure our borders. The counts are coming. Of course, the counts are going on. There's a plan. But let me tell you, these Fulanis are still hiding in some corners around you, you know, and you must understand that strategy is important at the point of the beginning, which has to do with you and your community. And if you don't strategize, you might not get to the point where you're going to enter into the 12th hour. And if you don't enter into that time, then your security will not be guaranteed by the security of our borders, which ESN will do, and the alliance. That is their job. They're going to do that when the time comes. But for now, you see what happened to those guys, our people at Hamufu. They died because they lost their guard. They were not strategic. They were not planning. They were not thinking of. They have been an attack before. They were not thinking. Don't think that it has not happened in your community. You have to sit up right now and understand that strategy, in the 11th hour, you need strategy to survive it. That's what you need. Strategy helps you survive the 11th hour, because the critical times of the night is always at the 11th hour when the dawn is going to come. You know, you need, strategy. What does that mean? In the 11th hour, when it's about dawn, it gets darker. You need a better light to see. And that better light comes by boosting what you have to actually see better. So you must understand this. Every Biafran, you must be strategic in this 11th hour. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazam Bruce. Thank you so much. That was very fantastic. And without wasting our time, I would like also to move straight ahead to Mazi Chuk, survivor, a man I know that knows more about the scriptures and also spiritual understanding. Mazi Chuk, survival, I want you also to ship something in from how we must actually strategize ourselves, or I could say to prepare ourselves based on what has happened in the Hamufu, based on everything that are happening, and this critical time, like Kelechi have mentioned, the hour by which we are in it, and they have touched a lot of things, the hour of preparation, to strategize, to look forward. So I want you also to put something from your own standpoint of view, what Biafran should mainly focus on. Mazi Chuk, survivor. Thank you. Your mic.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you once again. Regarding to the question you just asked, I think I have to say on what my brother Kelechi said. I agree with him 100% when he talked about the 11th hour on numbers. But I want to go in a different direction. When it comes in terms of season, the time that we are in. We are in a season of war. It's a time of war. Just like the Bible made us know that it's time for everything. I want every Biafran to keep that at the back of their mind. We are in a time of war. And it is very important to hammer on this time of war because of the season that we have known in the past, the celebration of the Christmas. You have celebrated a lot. We have witnessed a lot. At this present time, for us Biafrans, there is nothing to celebrate. The only season we have in Biafra land today is a season of war. And every one of us must pay attention. Just like my brother says, you must have to pay attention to every single thing that happened in your environment. Don't lose your guard. This is why you must know the season that we are in. While you will be busy organizing your parties, going to places, let me tell you, the terrorists are not on holiday. The terrorists are not going on holiday. While you will be busy going to take your chieftaincy title, going for one organization or the other, they are busy bringing in more arms and taking positions on how to attack you. And how are you sure? After going for that celebration, are you going to arrive at your home safely? Are you going to arrive at your home safely? The only thing we are supposed to do now, just like the instruction Master Simon Ekpa gave long time ago that people overlook, and I tell people, every single thing that Master Simon Ekpa says, take it into heart. Even when he says it when he's joking, even if he's laughing and he makes a statement, take it serious. Master Simon Ekpa, I remember when he advised the Biafran people to organize themselves in groups, organize themselves in cells, He mentioned mainly the people who, the market traders, to organize themselves. But it doesn't have to stop there. Communities, your villages, your areas, even your group, your age group, organize yourselves in order for you to be able to pay attention to what is happening around you. Get information and circulate it. Pay attention to every single thing that happens around you. It is not a time of celebration. We have so many times, we have so many Christmas coming. We are going to celebrate a lot of Christmas in Biafra land. But for you to continue to sing a joyful song in the strange land, it is not ideal at this party time. We must have to learn to stop singing a joyful song in the strange land. Time have come when we have to fall back home and begin to think about our own life. It is the time of war. If you don't know, call people in Ukraine and ask them if they are preparing for Christmas. The people in Ukraine are not preparing for Christmas. And I tell you, we are losing more people more than they do. Then why are you going to be celebrating Christmas? And don't come and tell me that we are attacking your religion or whatever. I am a Christian. I celebrate Christmas. I have celebrated a lot of Christmas in my lifetime. And there are more to celebrate. But this particular one you are seeing, the only celebration we look forward to is the declaration of Biafra. Biafra nation independence. That is the only celebration we look forward to. After that, then you can celebrate as many Christmas as you want to celebrate. At this particular point in time, you must pay attention to every single thing that happens in your environment. It is not time to joke. It's not time to sleep. Time for everything. Time. This time that my brother mentioned here is very, very important. If you were careless with time, remember, time waits for no one. It waits for no one. We are able to arrive where we are today because our Supreme Namazin Nandekan was a man that is mindful of time. Very, very mindful of time. Every single thing you are seeing today, he put them in place and he told us about them. Even with time, he told us about the end of Nigeria in 2022. Telling us that in election, we must have been in Biafra by then. And we were lucky. He handed us over to somebody who knows the value of time again, Master Simon Ekpa. And every single thing Master Simon Ekpa mentioned, it was with time. When he came out and told us that he knows when Biafra will come, with time. People doubted him. They laughed at him. They said, show us a roadmap. And he came and he gave us countdown. Yet they were not satisfied. They said, how are you going to achieve it? He went for that. Only one introduction. Only one introduction. Sit at home for 5 days. All hell break loose. They begin to realize that it's achievable. And if you don't know the magic of that very 5 days sit at home, he did a very marvelous work. And Master Simon came again and pronounced the radical movement of Biafra. In that radical message we are preaching, you have seen what is happening. Confession coming from east, west, north, and south. It was after that very 5 days sit at home, this caliphate now realized that the people that have employed to make sure they bring down the ESN, their work has failed. It became very clear to them that they cannot stop Biafra. Hold Mazen land they can for 1,000 years. You can't stop Biafra. It became very clear to them, and they began to go against those they have employed. Just like Mazen Nandekano said, serve the zoo, you come back dead or disgraced. I tell you, my brothers and sisters, you must pay attention to the time that we are in. It is not a time, 11th hour, just like my brother said. And in seasons is a time of war. There is nothing like a Christmas celebration, no celebration. There's no celebration anywhere. Because the enemy that we're up against, they are not sleeping. Remember, the enemy have come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. That is the only assignment they have. To kill, to steal, and to destroy. And when you give them that chance of celebration, before you finish that your party and go back to your car, it will be happening. By the time you finish that your celebration and go back home, your head might be in your back. We are doing our own parts to create awareness and make sure that Biafrans are awake. But whereby you choose the other way, you choose the other way around. You can't stop the coming of Biafra. Biafra is a moving train. Just like the train blew the horn, we are now the horn of the train of Biafra. Blowing the horn. It doesn't matter whether you hear the sound or you don't hear the sound. The train will crush you and run over. The only thing we can do for you is this horn we are blowing to tell you what to do to stay alive. Whereby you refuse to do that, whatever be the consequence, you have to face it. But I tell you, the season we are is not a season of celebration. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Mazi Survivor. Thank you so much for that breakdown, and I think you analyzed it very well. With my brother Kileshi, you guys have done well. You know, Biafrans tonight, Mazaraf, you're welcome for tonight broadcast. We are still dealing with the, could say, the mindset of our people. We have asked a question on how we really have to convince our people to believe that what we're doing is real. And so many of our comrades here have said a lot of good things, and I could say hit the hammer on the nail. And we are here actually tonight, although we still have some things to discuss before I will jump to Raf and Mazi, Paul Ombiko and Barawa. Please, Barawa, can you hear me very clear? So we're talking tonight at Barawa, we're still dealing on what I call how can we change the mindset of our people, those people who have seen how far we have been going, those people who have seen, in fact, what God has been doing in our means. So I'm just asking you, what can you tell our people, especially those who are still slumbering, those who have never believed in what we are saying, those who think that would have never happened to them, not to believe that we are actually getting Biafra? Please, what can you say on that? I could say, let's focus on how we can let our people be ready on this time we're talking about. Thank you.
Mazi, is the question to me?
Yes, but I was sorry, so you would have told me you're not hearing me.
Sorry, I didn't get you from the
Okay,
very beginning, but I
I
got
said
you
we are
from the
still on the
end.
parameter of educating our people, gingering them, opening their eyes to know the time which we are into it. So, like all my comrades, Kilechi have explained the time we're in. To survival, have also touched the time we're in it. He said a time to I could say to formalize what we're doing. You know, so I don't know from your own standpoint of view, what are you telling our people, how we must get prepared? So that is the area I'm coming to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Biafrans all over the world, and thank you to my comrades. Mazi Ogonkwo, I don't know why you forget me inside the studio. Whether not because say Biafrans don't know my name finish. Now you know what make you know my name again.
No, no, because you are nobody. You don't need to introduce yourself. We're cutting the time. Go on. Take
Okay,
3 minutes. Take 4
247, I
minutes
salute
because of
you.
take 4 minutes because of that.
Okay, 247, I salute you. Mazi Kelechi, I salute you. Mazi Chief Survival, I salute you. Mazi Okonkwo, the anchor of today, I salute you. Mazi Owiko, I salute you as well. Mazi Raf, abeg put your neck well. Never eat beans wey you come turn your neck like this. I salute you. I salute everybody. Um, It is very important for you to understand that we are in a time of war, like my comrades have spoken before. This is not a time that we play jokes and then we walk around, we leave the important things. We now get our eyes fixated on obedience, Obidiot, Obimagot, Jakaban, Atigu rubbish, what's the other name? Uh, let's forget their names because it's not important. The important thing which you should focus on is your security of lives and properties. Ask any of these people that comes to campaign in your communities when they come, how can they secure your lives from the terrorists from attacking you? The oil and gas that has made terrorists to invade your lands and the international community is something that will never stop. Now, the gari and the palm oil and the cocoyam and the coconut 500 naira or 2,000 naira that they are giving you in order to buy your vote and buy your heart and deceive you into believing that one Nigeria can ever work can never solve any problem for you. It okay, okay, reprove up. Can never ever change your life in any way. And it can never secure you or stop the terrorists from coming to invade your communities. We have seen we have seen Amufu community being invaded and taken over by terrorists. We have as well seen other communities being taken over by the same terrorists. And we have as well seen the compliance of the governors and rulers that we have in our communities being part and parcel and the finishing line of the terrorist attacks on our people. The question you should ask yourself, is it for you to run after the 2023 campaign or who is the aspirant, or you need to run after your life and property? It is not time that you should allow yourself to be tossed from point A to B like a pendulum ball who has no equilibrium stand. Now, determine where you want to stand. It is either you're going for the terrorists, which is the one Nigeria, or you stand for Biafra, which is where you have your salvation and your head will be able to serve. Where you can be able to go in and sleep and then have hope of waking up to see your families and see your friends and know what tomorrow is all about. Now, without ESN, without IPOB, without Biafra, nobody is safe in one Nigeria. Let's leave it there because of time constraint. There were Mazi.
Thank you so much. Before I go to Master Ralph, please, Ombiko, can you unmute yourself? Can you now speak? Is your mic okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I think you have been on the background and you know where we're going, and that's a man with 555 vision. So what can you see on this time? What can you see on the atmosphere? Please tell us.
Yeah, Biafrans, my comrades, I thank you all. I thank you for being here, all my comrades, lovers of freedom. We greet you all. We are 555 Vision, and we have come to serve you, Biafrans, to restore Biafra with the 555 Vision. Biafra is a sure match, but there are strategies we must follow. As my comrades have said, Okonkwo, the Pastor Okonkwo have said, the strategies. My brother Kelechi said we are on to 11th hour. True Survival said we are into war. But 555 Vision also said that this is like a football match where we are playing under 85 minutes now, close to 90 minutes, because exactly ending of this year we will clock 90 minutes. Then we enter extra time and the injury time, colliding it with all they have said, time of war, 11th hour, injury time. But something happened. Biafrans, all of us must take courage. We've been suffering since 1945, the amalgamation of 1945. And this is that time we've been celebrating Christmas. Okwa told his children, he said, if you eat yam, you try to eat mboro. In case, if the owner of the yam take the yam, you will be managing the root. That is what and how we were brought up. When Mazen Namdekano was training us, educating us, he said, a lot of people are not understanding because they were born in the city. But those who understand this thing are the people who did hunting in the village. You know, these things are spiritual messages. If you are not a critical thinker, you cannot be able to understand the Biafra movement. Exactly how this Biafra movement is started again in the spiritual world. They switched off the Biafran light in Kenya, but Simon Eber switched it on in Finland. That light was off. It's just like a socket. It's like a socket. They removed it in Kenya. But Simon Eber has been able to switch the light again in Finland. That's why Mazen Amdekano said, listen to Simon Eber, who is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness we are making. And as we are going and making things, Mazen Simon Eber said, we have to make the arrest of Mazen Amdekano very useless to the oppressors. We have to make his arrest worthless. We have to make his arrest to be as useless as anything, that they will regret even spending the money to arrest this Nnamdi Kanu and they bring him back to Nigeria. And if Simon has not to come up and stand strong, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu would have been very, very expensive. It will take our life. It will take his own life. It will take everybody's life will be in danger. But according to Chukwuokike Abiama, when Nnamdi Kanu said, he said that you will do everything to stop this very movement. But those who is called to restore Biafra will come up. When you go to Bible, you will hear when God say, when a man was going to war with a donkey, he told the donkey to move. The donkey stopped to move. The donkey didn't move. He kicked the donkey. The donkey told the man, look front, there is danger. So for this reason, we are like the donkeys. In the Bible, God said, if you human being refuse to worship me, I will raise the stone to do so. The stones are talking. That is why we are here. You will see Sonia Barawa. He is talking. You will see 247. If you bring that kind of English that he is confusing, he will tell you, carry that and go away from here. Are you speaking about freedom? If you want a grammar, we face it. If you want to analyze it, you will see Chuk survival. But when you want to know the people who knows what is freedom, how to remove shame and come back, you will meet Rafa Jere. You need the logic, you go to Gaddafi. These things are complete. Is God said, listen to Simon Neba and they follow him. Why are our people being worried concerning it at home? Everything has been written. When we started defending Nnamdi Kanu, we told you that this kind of thing will come. Or we refer you to the book of Maccabees. Go there, you will see when the Assyrians, the Babylonians, we are slaughtering our people. This is, they cut their body and they put it in the fire. They burn them alive and cook them alive. This is what is in front of you. And today, Simon Eber has come up. He bring the Biafran flag. He instead the Biafran flag everywhere. He told you, if you say that he is not genuine, come and prove wrong. Go to your local government councillor, go to your local government chairman, go anywhere. If anybody can come up and prove him wrong, then you know that you are right. Yesterday program, because of how innocent he is, some people went to do juju, kill him. But we are here shouting, telling you that Simon Ebanjoko means Oberajebum Buomwe, Ojiogo, Ojidofo, but we have been able to find out that now Ogu is more stronger than Ofo. You cannot do him anything because his hands are clean. Today, it is called radical awareness.
Thank you.
Under radical awareness, that is how we have to sanitize the brain of our people. This is sanitizing, preparing you for you to know what is to come, that the freedom is here, but you have to pay sacrifice. Remove. In Egypt, they said, agaghị m eji ihe oriri eze na-eri mmanya wine na ọ na ka m onwe m hapụ iri nsọ. Ọkwa na Babylon ka ha kwuru that. They say this in Babylon. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. Why should you people continue to eat? And the Fulanese knows that you people like enjoyment so much. I can send the video when they were drawing them up. They say these people like to dance, they like to sing, they have time for enjoyment. From there we can take them over. Are you getting it? They know us already, but they never knew that Autopilot will emerge. And that is the reason why we have to stand strong. Remove everything that is called happiness and joy, and the focus to get our freedom so that our children and the upcoming generation will enjoy. Thank you as I stop here until another minute is given to me.
Wow, that was 555 vision. You know, tonight we're not shouting. You know, if you look around, we are just digesting it precept upon precept. Like he has mentioned, we have different kind of qualities, different kind of charisma. So 555 vision, I think many people will get vision tonight before they will go to their home. Those who are driving. Let me go straight to Mazi Ajere. Mazi Ajere, you're welcome. Maybe from our background, we have seen, we are here tonight, especially to, you know, to talk to our people so that they can be aware, so that the antenna can be alert to know, especially the time where we're in it. And I will bring it to you now that people are talking about Christmas and they know also the insurgents and the kidnap that is going on Biafra land. I think, Jere, you are in the right position because with your thunderous voice, I think people can understand you more than us. So I want you to advise our people on how to behave, to be cautioned, because Christmas, like Chief Survivor said, does not finish. And they know that we have people like Dave Omahi, China Sangoru, the killer, those people, Nenaro, Bubago at the back of police station. So I think there is a need to warn our people with this your thunderous voice so that they can be careful and know the time we're in. Jere, you're welcome, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You know, it is something that is very clear. You know, something that doesn't need us to really spend time on it, but rather to let people know that it would be senseless. Christmas. Start talking about Christmas when we are not free, when people have died, dying. It's like dragging the ground, dragging the mat when you have not gotten the ground where you will lay the mat. Now, Christmas bugodi ute ma Biafra bwana. So you guys go down to be Christmas. There are so many Christmas ahead of us. There are so many blessedness and the bliss of the land. The land that we're talking about is a land that flows with milk and honey. Master Manekpa program where he played the program where this guy, what's his name, Al Mustafa, was exposing what the resources that are available in what do you call it, in
Sambisa.
Sambisa. You know, I'm sorry I didn't observe the protocol because probably the time that our brother took so much, I was almost tired while sleeping. I didn't observe the protocol by greeting my comrades on the platform. Please bear with me, my comrades. 555 took all the time, and I thought it was going to take my own time, or I didn't know I would be called upon. So please, you need to know why Master Simon did that expose. You understand the reason why they are targeting Biafra land, why they have all their land. Look at what they have in their land. What do they call it? California, where a milligram of it or whatever is for millions or billions of dollars. And they are dragging Biafra land. That is to say, what we have in Biafra land is even more than what they have there. If what they have there is enough for them, they won't come and be dragging Biafra land for us. So anywhere they are dragging, just know that there is something there that makes them want to die there. And that is why I know that Chukwu Kadam have already blessed us with Biafra, and we know that it is a land that floweth with milk and honey. Christmas shouldn't be our concern. 5 days sit at home shouldn't be a problem for you, because you know that whatever sacrifice you make right now to get that land that belongs to you is going to be worthwhile. It's going to be worth it. So do not mind all these criminals that have been paid a chicken change. Look at somebody that was even fighting for us before, Tompolo, because they made him a pipeline guide. He started to forget about the freedom he fought for. And now he's settling for peasants, peanuts. Let me tell you, no matter the billions they pay to you, Tompolo, no matter the billions, I want to tell you that it is the tip of the iceberg compared to what is obtainable in your land. What is obtainable in your land is even more than that oil that you think they have given you to guide. They just want you to play into their card so that they will use you. And I want to bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes that they will still dump you. Just the way they have dumped Mohammed Abbas, and they're going to call for his head very soon. So please, Biafrans, there is no sacrifice you make for us to get this our freedom that is too much. Any criminal that is telling you 5 days, I see 5 days, I don't want to take more than my time. Let's go ahead. Thank you very much, Mazio Konko.
Thank you, Maza Jere. Maza Jere, you know, people know you. Before this in Biafra, and I talk to you, you can't understand. One boy told me, say, you see that man with the color Jere there for Italy? He say, hey, that one Biafra is sweet and like good head. You see, Jesus. All right, thank you. That is the spirit, you know. We cannot kill the body and kill the soul. When you kill the body that has the information, the soul must always find a place to domain, if you want to believe it or not. Now, General, Gaddafi is here. Gaddafi, can you speak with us? I don't know if you have anything. Have you been hearing us? Mazi Kingsley, Gaddafi, are you here? If you are here and if you can talk, I don't know if you're at your job, just give us a signal. Otherwise, we'll have to move and we discuss a very central matter. Then after that, we have to open our line. And that matter we're going to discuss is, many of us saw yesterday that Simon Ekpa played a video, different kind of video, where could say the governor of Ebonyi State are now having his own dog, those who he used to kill those who he want to kill. And the whole world are watching these things. So that area is where we have to go. And all of us will take at least 1 to 2 minutes. I will talk about it, and we'll leave Biafrans also to call in and make their own opinion based on the impunity of Dev Umahi. And of course, Simon will soon come online today. Oh, Gaddafi is here. Simon will soon come online today also to disgrace that man called Imafa Wafo that I saw his photo, look like a man who swallowed the whole python. So that broadcast of Mazi Simon Ekpa, we must not miss it. Let me allow Mazi Gaddafi. This one where you can't find this night. You never find like this before. I don't know where you come from. But from what we have been saying, we are reshaping the mindset of our people to know the time by which we are here. Kelechi have spoke before on that time, choose survival, and all of us who have different perspective and also the perspective, and the 5-5 vision have used his battery, spiritual battery, and view what is about to come and how we must solve this. Now, Gaddafi is for you. What can you say on how to treat the mindset of our people before we come to the impunity of Dev Umahi and those killing? Thank you.
Thank you. Due to the want of time, I want to salute all the comrades in the house. Please, I never believed that I would make it due to like what I posted in the forum. But I just, you know, when you're in the spirit, no matter where you are, you miss it to be to you like you have missed a lot. So thank you. Please, I salute each and every one of you. When we talk about the time, one, they should know that the Bible says at the end time, the wicked will do more wickedly. And this time we are approaching, or we are, is end time to the struggle of Biafra. As in, what I mean by end time, this is the time that we are navigating into our freedom. One, we have to be careful. Take the measure, a precaution measure, to make sure that you do not fall into the hand of our enemy, who always want to paint our struggle black. That is one. And two, for people to be crying about this time, Xmas time, this time, I want to ask Biafran people, how many years have our leaders sit at home? Because inside the dungeon, our leader has been sitting at home for almost 2 years now. So if our leader can sit at home for 2 years in DSS dungeon, he doesn't communicate with any human being, he's just alone. Like me that you see here, I cannot stay in one place for 24 hours. It is as if that something going out of my brain. So, but our leader has been in observing sit at home for the sake of this Biafra. If you can compare the sit at home that our leader is doing with our own, is the one we are doing there. You can see this is he has he has a connection spiritually. So they thought they are locking our leader, but they don't know that our leader is also observing, because there is power when the people agree to sit at home. So any human being that I come to talk about the season where we are and the time of sit at home, the person is joking, because most sit at home is coming. So this was just like a training we are giving to you people, for the Biafran people to know what is to come. So it will be so bad for people to start to speak against what we are inside. And above all of us have been in exile. We are, there are many things that sometimes when we gather like this, we begin to talk about what we need, how we feel, the thing that hungry us, that, wow, I feel like I'm at home. No, there's no place like home. So anything that each and every one of us need to do to make sure we get Biafra is what we are doing. So when we talk about the time, this is the right time. The right time that each and every one of us need to sit up. We must not miss this time. When they talk about timing for Xmas, this is also the timing for Biafran freedom. So when we compare the two timing, you see that our Biafran freedom is more important, is more precious to us than just to celebrate the Xmas. And most of them that celebrate this Xmas, they don't even know the genesis of this Xmas. They just follow where belly face. So what I want to say is that when we talk about timing for our Biafran struggle, this is the best time in this whole world. This is the best time that God has created for us. And you can see the Bible says everything, the lines are falling into me unto a pleasant places. He said, yeah, we have a godly heritage. So as it stands, everything is falling onto the Biafran struggle in pleasant places. So if anybody is against this time, that is our time, maybe that person doesn't know what he's saying. Maybe they are part of those political errand boys. You understand? So my brothers, when we talk about the timing, this is the right timing. And I want to tell us something. We are not separated from the people of Coastal region. Coastal region are part and parcel of what we are doing. But like our leader always said, what you don't know is bigger than you. Every one of us, the unity that our leader works for is working out now. Apart from the children of perdition, who was never meant for this purpose, but every person that have been destined for this journey is in unity with what we are doing. That is the fact. So the people from the coastal, because everybody cannot do what you are doing, everybody cannot come at the same time we are coming, like on earth has its timing. And if your time did not match the timing of our freedom, you will not be part of it. No matter what you do, no matter how you struggle. That's why you see most of people fall aside, because it is not their time. I want you to understand every man on earth has his time. And for Biafra, this is his time. Our freedom for Biafra, this is the time. You that are part of it, it is also your time, because the time joined together, that's why you are where you are. So each and every one who is present, who is underground, who is behind the curtains, all of us are working for one goal. And what our goal is Biafra. Like I used to say, Biafran freedom is non-negotiable. Meanwhile, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Nigerian government remain the terrorists. People that believe of the terrorist group, the state itself as Nigeria are the head of the terrorist group. So negotiating with them is negotiating with terrorists. And Biafran people, and we, our generation, and these agitators, we don't negotiate with all those terrorists. So what is happening now is what's supposed to happen. And it has been destined that it will happen this time. So this timing is the time of God, as I will call it. So thank you, and God bless you for the time of God we are in.
Thank you, Biafrans, and those of you who are watching thank you, Mazraf. Thank you so much. So I will buy actually, so that sometimes there are some certain things a comrade want to bring out. We will have to compromise a little bit, to allow it to flow. Before we go to the issue of Devil Mahi and some of us yesterday.
Sorry, I was expecting to say thank you. So I will not say my timing is complete.
Thank you so much,
sorry.
Mazi Gaddafi. Welcome for coming late. So it is good. All right, let's move forward. Let me ask Mazi Shuk Survival a question before we go to the issue of Devil Mahi. And Barawasani, please post our line and also our fundraising flyer. Get them ready because we have to inform our people on what is about to come. I want to ask Mazi Shuk Survival a question before. I'm going to bring another question to Mazugo. From there, we'll go. The Mazi Shuk Survival, when our leader, just use 1 minute, I think, before we go to general, our leader always say, only those who are in the spirit can understand what we're doing. Only those, he regularly say, use this terminology, those who are in the spirit. Is it those who go to church or those who go to Babalawo or those who close their eyes and begin to pray one God that looks like a Iroko tree? And I don't know, different people have different way they see their God when they close their eyes. So I don't know how you see God when you close your eyes. But Mazen Nandekano said, those in the spirit, can you, I could say, tell Biafra from your own perspective what our leader Mazen Nandekano really meant with that? Because it is connected that I should ask you this.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you on that direction of question. When you hear our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekano say that only those who are in the spirit understands what is happening, it's a very deep statement. He is not talking about people who are going to church. He's not talking about people who are going to mosque. He's not talking about people who are going to their native doctors. No. He's talking about people who are sincere and truthful in their heart to pursue the cause of freedom. This same thing brings me to the idea. When you see people, when they talk about, when you hear, like in the Bible, when you hear, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. You see, once you hear it, people begin to think about their pastor, their GO, their reverend fathers, people that were anointed by men. But that very statement is meant for people who are anointed by Chukwu Okakabema himself from their mother's womb. There are people that are anointed whom you must not touch. That word is meant for people who are anointed from their mother's womb, not by human anointed. And these people are very few. They are not many. That's why you must not even expect everybody to come on board sometimes. When Mazen Nandekano is saying that people who are born for this mission should come on board, we saw them. Even when they were crowd around him, numerous crowd. Among those that surround Mazen Nandekano, there were native doctors, there were pastors, there were imam, there were reverend, there were people who preach one thing or the other. But yet, he was still looking for those who were anointed by Chukwu Okakabema from their mother's womb, not those who were anointed by men. And when you hear it, it marvels me that this very issue of Biafra being a spirit, they sing about it. Everybody talk about it. Biafra is the spirit. Biafra is the spirit. But when spiritual things begin to happen in the course of Biafra, they never believe it. They will never ever believe it. When the spiritual moves begin to happen, they fight it. It happened during the time of Mazen Nandekano and the era of Mazen Simon Ekpa. It is happening. Spiritual things are happening. When Mazen Simon Ekpa gave a revelation that a time will come when the struggle of Biafra will enter into the hand of Chukwu Okakabema, autopilotedly. The struggle will be piloted by Chukwu Okakabema himself. We have passed in the era where you ask somebody, are you a member of IPOB? Are you a registered member or not a registered member? Are you an oath member or not an oath member? If you say you're oath member, they ask you whether you take your oath online or you take it physically. This is how ordinary these people are. But in the era that we are in, Chukwu Okakabema is speaking to those people who were born for the mission on their own. They are doing things on their own to actualize Biafra, which was a prophecy that came. And when that prophecy came from Mazen Simon Ekpa, it came, he said, in the Bible, I was watching it live when he said it, that a time will come when the struggle of Biafra will enter into autopilot. Chukwu Okakabema will do the people who are going to be acting on their own to make sure they actualize Biafra. That these people should pray. The Department of Saboteur that was sacked, he told them, pray so that you can be able to control that situation. That was how autopilot came on board. Instead of them praying to key in into that very season that is coming, they fought against that. Even while they were preaching and telling us about spiritual. Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit. But when the spiritual message came, they were busy commanding and controlling. While those who were born for the mission were busy winning the heart of Biafran people. And that is what brought us today here. I tell you, Biafrans, when you hear the spirit of Biafra walking, when you hear those who are born for the mission, it is not those who go to the church, those who go to the mosque, those who go to a native doctor. It is meant for those who are born for the mission, anointed by Chukwu Okabam himself. Just like when you say, touch not my anointed, those people do not touch them. You can see them falling aside, the people who are touching them. See their end. Look at the end of people who are fighting them. As long as you remain in the spirit, listen to those who are chosen. Listen to them and you'll never fall aside. Thank you, my brother.
That was wonderful, Mazi Chuks. Thank you so much. I am here to tell all Biafran that are watching us from different platforms, anywhere you're watching us, on your Facebook, your Twitter, anywhere you're watching this handle, what we want you to do is just to share this broadcast. Like as I said tonight, this is a different kind of broadcast. We are here to talk to our people's mind, their conscience, and their spirit to understand the time by which we are now. And we're moving straight ahead to another kind of, I could say, exposition. Although we can never do exposition, Madam Mazi Simon, the spokesperson. You know, yesterday, Mazi Simon on his broadcast, my comrade, he was able to play kind of a video where Dave Umahi, a whole governor that's supposed to guide the people, a shepherd that are eating the sheep that are in his possession, and a lot of things that have been going on our so-called Igbo brothers, politicians, and those who have sold their spirit. People like Chinas and Woru, who Ejima is working for with OK Foreign. And we're saying this also tonight to vindicate Mazi Simon Ekpa, because there's a lot of things that have been going on. They lied against Mazi Simon Ekpa, calling the family to call that it was Simon through our seat at home that people died. But today, we have seen that Dave Umar himself is the one who kills people in Ebo State because of his political bumbu yaya. And of course, Chinas and Woru also sending Ejima and the rest of the people to kill the people. So we are going on that point now, Sonny. I don't know if you have the clip of that particular politician who Dave Umar wanted to assassinate for his political career. Why calling Simon a madman somewhere there in Finland? So now, I think the whole Biafran have seen it. And those of you who are still following your DOS, working with the dead man squad of Chinas and Woru and Dave Umar. Now, it is clear that it is not Autopilot that have been doing all this impunity, but of course, Salud don't know, because one time in his video, he told us that even the IPOBs has rapport with them, Dave Umahi and all the rest of them. They created Bubago. The Bubago now they're killing, that they created now are the ones killing the people. So look at here. This particular video is a man that Dave Umahi wanted to kill with all their impunity. So I want us to watch this video. I'm not going to say too much. I will open our lines, and Biafra, you can call in while my colleagues are saying something on this video, and let us move. We do not have time. In less than 45 minutes, we'll be leaving here. God bless you. So, Master Sonny, can you play it? Thank you. And our lines are open to call on WhatsApp alone.
Love for this boy was better. Okay.
Actually, this is not the one. The man I'm talking about, I forgot his name. Is
I know this one.
No, not this one. I think Mazugo, not the one I'm talking about.
Mazugo, please bring the other one if you have it. I thought this one.
Yes, that.
I don't know if I still have it.
I think. So share this broadcast, Biafrans, and our lines are open to call. You can call in, and also what you are seeing there at my back is our banner. If you go to all our platforms on our, I could say, communities, on our Facebooks and our YouTube, you can find this banner. Share it to your pastor. They will share it to Abu Debo himself. He will help you spray it that is Biafra is about to liberate themselves. This banner must be shared all over the whole place. And like as I said, our line is open for you to call. You can call the first number. The second number of Italy,
Mama.
Gaddafi.
Austin, I have call.
Okay, let him to speak while we wait for Sonny to bring the video. Go on, caller.
Okay. Oh yeah, Mama. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Good evening, my members of Freedom, Autopilot, IPOP worldwide. Yes, please, my great people, I call all of you on the studio, Lion of Biafra. So keep it on. I love you all. And for the few topics you people have this evening, that's why I say let me just chip small thing. Biafrans all over the world, if you know that you love your freedom, you love our Ohamadike, who brought all of us together to be one family. There's nothing like Christmas. That's for me. And anybody that is on outside, we don't have, our leader will not be inside. What are you celebrating? Which means you don't need your freedom. Because the Muslim American has done nothing to that country called Zoo. My prayer is that if our trouble itself can even go this our seat at home, as from 24th, 25th, let all these stupid people call them pastors so that the thing will affect them. Because they are here, they are not saying anything. They always almost after time. And their money, their time, their tithes. Their friends, go and mark my word. If you move out at 21st night, 24th, these people that are bloodsuckers, they are going to kidnap you. Better stay on your own. If you have that, you talk it and drink you and your family. Because this is at home is only the weapon that we are using to tell the one that we don't want to marriage is not by force to be in that country. Look at the whole world are protesting the whole world. Even the United Kingdom, they are protesting everywhere. If their police will continue guiding them, but we in that, if the useless people in that country cause you come out for protest, they will kill you. So why are you coming out? If our dragon media warrior, please, if this December we start that sit at home for them, because go and mark my word, on that 29th, 21st, and 25th, as for this Christmas, these people they are ready to carry the kidnap them. Yes, somebody must say that Biafra will go home. Go home for where? Children are working and group. They are there, bloodsuckers. So no need of let us continue singing the choruses every day. You people are making us proud. At the same time, long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he must surely come out with our flag. Yes, with our freedom. Long live our lion, dragon himself, and the media warrior. My dear, you people are making us proud.
Thank you.
People are making us proud. We mothers of IPOP worldwide, we are very, very grateful. Let us continue hitting them. Nothing they will do. What I ask again, are they tired of calling Finland government? Useless people. Are they tired of calling Finland government without knowing the killers in that country? They are from DOS. My dear, as I went to say that, my great people on the studio, I love you all guys, only Madam Mutuku, you know, continue with that great job. Poor Wandike, everybody, Mazi, all of you. Pastor Fan, you are doing it. Almost all of you. You people, our BP has gone, so we're not related, we are moving forward. So thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. That is Mama Tessie, the Maramojuku of Biafra. We're still online with our discussions tonight. Mazi Sonny, have you find that video where Dave Umahi, the man who exposed how Dave Umahi sent his own talk to kill him because of election, because of power?
Is Linus
I can't find it. I don't know where it is again.
I think Gaddafi has it. You can share it, of course, if you have it.
No, I mean, the person's name is Linus.
Linus, yeah. Linus, somebody, Linus Ogwe or something like that.
Okori. Linus Okori.
Yeah. Mazi Keleshima, you might have that video. You can also share it on the screen so that we can play it. I didn't download it. Please. So we just want to get something from that video because the man exposed vehemently how Dave Umahi wanted to kill him. And the China Samuru and the rest of the people, okay, foreign, those people who are pointing that Autopilot, Mesishedek, the man with the 7,000 teeth, they are pointing, blaspheming, and lying against the Autopilot because to set up sit at home that it was Simon. Now it has come that China Samuru is the one and the Dave Umahi. All their crimes are happening together at one time. So my comrade, I don't know if anybody has something to say. I'm not pointing anybody, but if you are led in the spirit to talk about that before Master Sonny gets
Looks
the
like
video.
I have a caller. Let me see if the caller is for us. Hello, caller.
Okay.
Are you calling for the program? Oh yeah, hold on, I'll put you on the speaker. Hold on, I'll put you on the speaker. They know they get patience. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, una too much for freedom una they look for. God will continue to bless you now. Because they're not the thought for Nigeria.
But wait, hold on, caller. Where are you calling from? You don't sound like you are a Biafran, or which side of Biafra are you from?
No, I'll be a Edo State.
Okay, you are Edo. Okay, you be okay. Yeah. Godo.
Edo is Biafra.
I like people when they wake up, they talk about freedom. It don't say when are they watch you now. Always they watch. I like you now freedom. It don't. My father is a soldier. You know, my father tell me that Nigeria no get time when you will take work. This problem when you say inside Nigeria, my father is a retired soldier.
Wow.
I be Shama.
Wow.
You understand?
But shall you know say you be Biafra?
Yes, you know say our people, they don't want to talk true. They make them not they come out to talk. You understand? You know say from Nigeria, if you talk, they will kidnap or they will kill her. You know? Because people know they're not to believe truth in their heart. You understand? They make people don't want to wake up for Nigeria, really talk about truth. You they hear me? Okay. I don't take, okay. For example, I may you check abroad. For example, there, me now, Abi Shama. When the Bini will talk, now me will hear. You understand? When the Ausama will talk, me no will hear. You understand? They just carry everybody, just join everybody together. Say Nigeria. I talk about Pretoria. I said I not be Nigeria. They say where me for? I say I not be Nigeria. They say why? I say me will be defended. I don't get any benefit when I get for Nigeria. When I will carry name of Nigeria, I will get here and they go. But wait, I know if you carry that name, the here and they go.
Beautiful.
You understand?
I want to do one thing now. I want to speak your language now, and I want you to talk to your people in your language. Never resa tame iwoke sareve. Ejawa kibesa. Urobi weki. Wada never resa nereta urobi. Ekboma ubiaja igwebe ebele never tamele vesage mareve Biafra mahin. Let me repeat what I said in English. I just told him now to speak in Isha language, talk to our brothers in Ekboma, Iruekme, Ebele, Igwebe. Tell them that how Biafran they are. Well, we'll go ahead and speak to them. I am Igbo, but I can speak your language very, very well. Please do that quickly.
Believe one nation. This is Biafra, not the in Nigeria. Nigeria not get contribution when they give anybody. My father don't lawyer, he just suffer for army. He retire.
Obulu.
Politician, Obulu. Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Allow.
Okay, this is free Dorian will talk to a whole, this is a whole European Union, a link, the truth, all their talent.
Oh, yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, but oh, yeah, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. You are not hearing me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okonkwo, do you still need the video?
Yes, if you find it here, we can go there while we're playing it, and then we'll wait people to call in. So we want to show the impunity in all the evil that the politicians are doing. And today, when we say sit at home so that they won't kill our people, they will pass it on the autopilot. So that is still open for anybody to say anything. But I don't know if you have anything to say on that video, because I know you followed Simon yesterday while we're waiting for people to call in, and or anybody who has something to say on it, you can go on and let's. And our fundraising, when is it coming? Mazi 247. Our fundraising.
Tomorrow is the fundraising. Make everybody prepare. Come out tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow and our flyers.
Tomorrow they do our fundraising.
Yes, and our flyers are our sir. Gaddafi, we can't even see your face, so you are hiding behind the bar.
I don't know what I use to cover my face.
You sure? It's not from my studio.
Tony?
It's in our studio. So maybe one of his folders blind you. All right. You see? Now you can show. They put you like student. All right. Thank you so much. You know, when Mazaraf, you know, when this man was speaking language, I was like, I'm hearing different Igbo in.
He's still talking, the guy no agree and call, he no agree the verse. The spirit of Biafra
Karawaka the same blood. So
the spirit of Biafra has enveloped him. The guy is screaming.
That is spirit of 2023 of
Yeah, thank you.
If
they hear me, but no one stop because it's
yes, okay.
Yeah,
hold on. Let's move. So, you know, when he was speaking, I begin to hear different kinds of small Igbo and what we're saying. I was like, and he mentioned also one place like that they call Ubiaja. You know,
yes, now we are. This is. Let me tell you. This is. I was born in Uromi. They have connection, complete connection with Biafra, with Igbo.
Land, yes.
I'm not talking about them because they are already Biafrans. They have connection with Igbos. Their women tie 2 wrappers. They have 4 market days. In Isha language, ego is ego, is close. Isa is Isa, just like that. 5. The same in Isha, the same in Igbo. So the same thing. So there are similarities, and there is no way you can tell me that they are not Biafrans. And that's why this young man is speaking. He's so angry. And when he discovered that I speak his language, he wants to talk to every Ishan to tell them that his father was a soldier. His father told him that Nigeria is over, that there's nothing that will save Nigeria. His father finished working as a soldier. They refused to pay him his gratuity. He said his father told him, tell everybody you know that Nigeria will end, that there's nothing good that will ever come out from Nigeria.
Thank you. I think, Mazaraf, I have a caller, so that if you explain this, we'll know what we're here to do. Caller, where you are, God bless you. You guys are the same person, Mazaraf. Hello? Caller on the line, your name and where you are from Italy. Somebody called me and they're not saying anything. Caller on the line.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Maz, we can hear you. Please, your name and where you are. God bless you. We are listening.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening, sir.
In the house. Though I am in a very, very situation, but it's so positive. Let us put it in that way. But you should understand. However, I wanted to speak concerning that event of one politician from Ebonyi State. Okay.
Linus.
I'm not able to speak in this time, but I wanted to clarify something. You know, there is something all of us generally believe as law of karma. Law of karma has to do with if you know the truth, don't betray the truth. Don't because of what you want or what you believe to gain, support evil. Now, all the expositions being done by the spokesperson of the Biafra, contemporarily speaking, Mr. Simon Ekpa, concerning what is happening in Ebonyi State, between that politician and the governor, are all gospel truth. That is the first point. But the law of karma, what is following both of them? Because these politicians are the problems we Africans are having. Politicians, religious leaders, most especially foreign religious leaders. It's just like when I try to expatiate certain things, in order to let our people to understand that Africa has not yet understand what is meant by politics, that Africa legitimizes rigging of election, 2, making use of talks, 3, stealing of ballot boxes, 4, jumping from one political party to another. What happened? In a nutshell, the man was contested to be a senator. And the person who planned all those things had wanted to become the president, maybe of Kafanchan or of Nigeria or of, not of Biafra. But at the end of everything, even the person who wanted to become a president, even did everything to satisfy the people that are called who as Fulani herdsmen or Fulani people. At the end, he was being, disappointed. Then he came back and started chasing the one that is contesting for senator, you see. But at the same time, if you watch the whole record, you're going to understand that even the one that is called the Okorapo, that's the senator, that's a candidate under Labour Party, because they always jump from one party to another.
Yes.
It's not even understanding that we are no longer in the era of political bandwagoning. He's even saying, after everything I'm saying in summary, that he has forgiven everybody. They dealt with him mercilessly because they legitimize what you call spoiled political system. That is, this thing belongs to Akparo Asoni. Everybody knows that this thing belongs to Akparo Asoni. But Mr. Konko came and snatched it. The whole group kept quiet. They thought that that is the culture. So to come it on, the man is not even seeing that there is no election again in Biafra land. He says, okay, I'm forgiving everybody. The same culture they have been using, saying, we will go to election and that we win. Do they practice election in Nigeria? How can somebody who won the 4th position in one of the states, is it Anambra or Imo State? How did it happen that he later became one pronounced as the governor? Somebody who won the 4th position later became pronounced via Supreme Court as governor, and nobody's talking. Then he went with a group of people. Then they are governing the state, just like when one senator, the one that like they busted his house in Abuja. What is it called? Is it Okorosa? Something like that.
Thank you, Mazu. Go fast and round up, sir.
Did not.
Go fast and round up because we have a lot of callers before you.
Yeah. Yes, Richard, the one that speaks Hausa very well.
Yes.
Later, that is, he organized. I want us just give me time because we're supposed not to talk now.
No. We don't have more time to spend. That is the problem. We don't have too much time to spend.
In Africa are criminals. Criminals is even better than them.
Sorry, caller, excuse me. We know already what you are telling us. That man is telling us to. We are not here for.
Thank you.
We know politicians are criminals. We know.
Because we don't have time. Like when you come, we give you ahead. Now make your point. Just round up your, and then we can go. Mazug, I'll send you the video.
So thank you very much. To crown it all, they are birds of the same feather.
So the video is in our Autopilot media.
For the whole world to see that these people called politicians can do anything just for them to maximize their interest. They can kill everybody in the village. They can kill any key level. So the only hope our people have is the restoration of Biafra.
Simple.
I don't rest my case. I thank all of you.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Mazi, Sonny, I think the video is already on. If you can send it through here, then we'll play it while we're still waiting for the call. And today we are going to close very fast and early, because we have been here for a while. Simon will soon come. And do not forget that the Ima Powerless is going to be unmasked tonight on Dragon's platform on Enter Biafra and Voice of Biafra. And it's going to be streamed wide in all the platforms, all the faces you're seeing here. So tonight, those Ima Powerless will be waiting for to know who he is. You're going to see the kind of snake where there's in Bele tonight. Mazi Simon is coming to unmask him. So get ready for that broadcast. You can join us on our platforms. And I think I still have a caller. Caller on the line. This is the last call, I think. Then we'll go. Caller on the line. Go on. God bless you.
Good, Biafra.
Welcome, sir.
Please, my brother, there's only one thing I wanted to ask,
Go on.
People about this, the two video you play now, even the one someone played yesterday. Now, we are talking about, this is two different videos, a poor man and a rich man, right? Now, let me tell you, my brothers, we don't even need to discuss this man. Now, this man come out in channel television and talking trash because he's alive. Both of the poor man they killed. Why they did not bring the family of the poor man they killed in the channel television? Let us see.
Good point.
They should have bring the poor man they killed, the family, on the channel television. Let us see what happened to him until they use hammer to finish him. Let me tell you the truth. I'm telling you in my heart. I regret that they did not kill that man. And I'm telling you in my heart too. I watched this movie that this man is alive and telling this story. I feel pain. And watch this one, they use hammer to kill this boy. I feel pain why this man is alive. Because he contributed on what happened. He contributed on what is happening today. So why are they that man alive and kill the innocent poor boy with hammer? Is he not the same his government?
Impunity.
It's the same government he's serving. You know how many more? Do you know they killed 100 women in 100 in 1 month? But you take a second, look at how much. Please, my brother, I hope you people show the face of those people that do that thing for the rest.
break is coming on. I don't think we need more callers now. My comrades, we have been here. What do you think, Master Sonny? What do you think, my comrades? Do we take more callers?
We have to respect our time.
Okay, yeah, all right. So because some people, our people, when you say, okay, speak for 1 second, you begin to fight the telephone with them. So as you go, that video is not playing. So what we do is we'll keep it for, I could say, for another brokers or individual. Some people say, don't talk about it. No, we have to talk about that video, how they will deceive themselves. It is also good that people point from different perspective why or what they find about that video. Like my brother, His Royal Highness Academic, our brother that come from Italy, he pointed that man is also the same people like Omahi. You know, one thing is when they do not get what they want from each other, the two elephants, they begin to fight and they start to kill people. If you check around now, it is the people that is around them that will die. So that is the area we will always have to point something on it. So I think, my comrades, we do not have time to spend time here. There's a lot of things because many of us also are going to go to our individual platforms. I think we have to call it a day. Let me start from 247. I don't know if anybody has something to say from individual, then we'll go. Mazarab, do you have anything to say? Just 1 minute before.
Oh, thank you very much, Mazio Konko, and thank you, my fellow comrades on the platform. And there is no bigger sacrifice to do and to give for this Biafra restoration. Only chumona. If you are sleeping and you are just feeling at ease, even the Bible says, woe to those that are at ease in Zion. These are not the days to be at ease. These are the days that we should be up and doing. That's why Master Simon Ekman was saying, if you have anything to add or to support, bring it. Don't come and be telling us, I want to advise you, come to this meeting, come to that meeting. Let us give people a chance. No, you can't try that. The only thing you can do is give us an idea. If you feel that the ideas we have is not good enough, if you didn't feel that what we are doing is not going to get us that Biafra, then come and give us an idea, because the only idea you should give us is how to get Biafra or how to come out of Nigeria. That's the only thing you should give us at this time. All hands must be on deck. But apart from that, if your discussion is not for Biafra, it's not for destroying and ending this captivity in the zoo, it should be an end of discussion with anybody. Please, let's wake up and do something, because time is running out. There's a video, in fact, like Mazio Koko said, we're going to go to our platform. There are videos we need to really address right now. These people are defending this murderer that came out. And there's a video where Ikenga was actually validating that Ejima. But right now, they are doing damage control and saying that he's Hopus Odema, Hopus Odema boy. But meanwhile, they have validated him as a comrade. And some people are still there, pretending as if nothing is happening. You are still there saying that after all, Mazin Namdekano said they are the structure. You must be a fool.
Thank you.
Did Mazin Namdekano not validate Uche before? I'll leave it here.
Thank you, Mazi. Let me start our closing remarks by Mazugo. Mazugo, generally, just take 1 minute just to say your end of discussion, then we go.
Thank you very much, Biafrans. I am grateful. I am happy. This is the video. Yes.
Yeah.
You see why? If you listen to what Simon was doing yesterday, Simon was not just exposing Dave or Mahi or trying to play that this man Linus, so-called Linus, is a good man that escaped the hand of kidnappers. No. Someone was just exposing the evil they are doing amongst themselves, like what is going on in Imo State, in Anambra State today. When a politician, one time, Hope Uzodinma was asking a question: why is it that no political personnel of what do you call them, APC, no APC political high-class personnel has been killed. It's only PDP, PDP, PDP. So they know what they are doing. They are killing each other. But the thing is that what we want everybody to see, or the message is that they are doing it at the end. They go carry and come put for IPOB head. Bam. Now them they do what they do. It is their business. And the painful part of it is that those that you thought they are freedom fighters, they are looking for Biafra, are the same people that are helping them to bring this upon our ESN. Our ESN are only defending our borders, fighting for freedom, chasing away the evil Funanis that are coming to take over our land and killing our people. Biafrans, remember, tomorrow is the fundraising. I beg everybody, even Christmas, like we said, we have been seeing Christmas. This will not be an exception. And those of you crying for, or what do you call his name, that ugly man that was Senate for 8 years and did nothing for you, I don't know why you should be bothered that he's going to spend the Christmas there. Our leader that loved us, that we've loved, that have given everything to us, has spent the first and second Christmas is going now, and nobody is talking about it. We are not running to go home and celebrate Christmas because the home has been destroyed by the wicked. So I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want to celebrate. I don't know what you are going to see, eat, or enjoy that you have not really seen or handled before. Besides, those of you in Africa, in Nigeria, anywhere you are not in the land of Biafra. Don't go to land of Biafra for now. The only person I am advising to go to the land of Biafra is the people in the north. If you are not in the north and you are not in Biafra land, don't go. Don't go and forget your new car, forget your new work, forget everything. Save your life first. Biafra will come. We are restoring Biafra. We will bring Biafra. And by the grace of Almighty God, Biafra must come. Let us rally round Simon Egba and listen and obey and follow him. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, my comrade. Bye for now.
Thank you, Master 247. Please, Sonny, you can put that video, bring the face of that Linus, then people can see him. We're not going to play this movie. Many of our comrades are going to use this video and digest it as is needed, and we'll continue. But that was Sonny, please, can you speak to us? And I could say your last remark, that this is the Linus we're talking about. If you enlarge it, you can see the face of the man who has been working with Omahi, and now they come to confuse us, but we are awake. Like Master Kelechi said, this is 11th hour. This time is not a time to sleep. Because they can't deceive us. Abara was on, please, your closing remark. Let's take it and we'll go. Our time is running. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Internet is very bad here.
Everywhere. I told you, restream. We go write restream now. All of us will go just write them. The whole Biafra go write restream. Say we won't come out. We will change them.
How many hours do we still have to be here?
We are already done because we spend a lot of time. It is appointment. Appointment is appointment.
How are we so done? What is our stipulated time? I thought we had 3 hours.
Our time is 3 hours, but we have wasted some of them on changing of internet, and we have to obey the time.
So we still have 40 minutes
left. Before after that they will sue me to court. No, only you know go there here. That means they got net. All right, Mazi Sane.
Should I play the video?
No, just don't worry about the video. Leave it there. And I wanted to see the face of the Linus. Then we close. We don't have time.
It's right on, because my sound system is.
All right, let me go straight to Mazi Kelechi. Mazi Kelechi, your closing remark, and tell Biafra what you have, the last message, what will be in their mind when they're sleeping. Go on.
Yes, I want to actually appreciate Biafrans for their resilience, in spite of the fact that the media team has been doing marvelously well, and we have been sensitizing the people. The people have taken it upon themselves to see that they actually represent the whole notion of what our freedom is about. And it is very, very important that we appreciate our people for that. The truth about it is that it is not easy to be in Biafra land at the same time. You are defending your land, your nation in the camp or in the contraption where the enemy is in charge. I salute your ruggedness, your zeal, your zest, and everything. So Biafrans, we really appreciate you. From the depth of my heart, I want to say and that you guys should continue, especially facilitate the concept of unity in communities and see that every community also have a synergy with other communities to make sure that we secure every inch of our land. It is very critical because we're not going to leave any inch of our land to the enemies. They shall not have a cubic of our land, neither an inch of our land. So we are going to secure, and we want you guys to stay strong and resolute. This is not, I tell you, you see, times like this, festive periods like this, that is when they want to attack. That is when you are merrying, when you are off guard, they attack. If you watch the concept of Israel's attack sometimes on the enemies, or sometimes against the Israelis or Israelites in those days, it is when they are at the point of merry, sometimes they receive attacks, or when the people are in the point of merry that the Israelites would attack. So we will have to let our people understand that this time, don't get yourself out of context by unnecessary movements and celebrations and carried away by emotional disposition that have to do with celebrations that you can always have time to celebrate every time. Every day is a time of celebrating Christ. You can celebrate next year. But this is critical because we just have a few days to go to our freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not celebrating. You don't have to celebrate. You have to be alert. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alert in the DSS dungeon, praying for us and believing that we are carrying out the mandate. So please, let's all be very watchful in this 11th hour, sorry. Let's all be watchful and make sure we don't get off guard and be hit by the enemies. Thank you so much, dear friends. I love you from the depth of my heart. And thank you, comrades, for the great work, exposition, and everything that you guys are doing. In all sphere of our operation, we've been marvelous. Thank you so much all for standing strong. Stay strong.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I will go to Chuk Survival directly so that they can give us his last speech. Then from there, we'll jump to Paul Onwubiko. I will stay here today with the Gaddafi. Go on, Mazi, choose.
Thank you so much, my brother, fellow Biafrans, and my fellow comrades. I appreciate everybody who has been patient with us up to this time. I appreciate you, and I pray that Chukwu Okike will continue to strengthen every one of us. Most importantly, my special thanks goes to people in Biafra land, everybody in Biafra land, both children, old and young, rich and poor. I appreciate every one of them who are standing on the face of the war front, and they are doing the needful. I say, may Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of them. Most importantly, I want to remind Biafran people that we are in a time when we are engaging in radical evangelism. Always keep that in the back of your mind, the radical evangelism. And the people in Biafra land are going to play a very major role in sharing the flyers. The flyers are out already. While you are sharing the flyers, know that it is a continuous process and you must be careful about it. Every single opportunity you have to replace any political flyer around you with a referendum flyer. In this radical move, in this time when we are making a radical engagement into the struggle, doing what you have to do, even if you're on the media, whatever message you're pushing forward, push it in radical form. Say those things that you need to say. Those who are watching us on the comment section, share, go radical in sharing videos. Make sure you share, like in every platform where you go that are autopiloted, go there, share their videos, share as much as you can. In that radical move, we must make sure that we reach all angles and all grounds. Most importantly, in this time, if you are a Biafran and you're still telling me you don't know whom to follow, you don't know where to go, you don't know who is on the right path, I'm sorry, we can't help you. Every revelation that needs to be made have been made. Chukwu Okike himself have made the final revelation. Just after they announced their own blackmail, just after they called us all manner of names. They called us one of them, they called us terrorists, they called us what? They made call against our spokesman, just after they finished it. Immediately they finished it, Chukwu Okike opened a book for them. And today, they themselves are going against themselves, telling the world that they are the people committing the crimes. With evidence. We don't even, what they are the ones today defending themselves. We don't even straight about it. For the fact that they are one of them that is confessing is saying that they had a camp at the back of a police station, connecting the government to the killing in Biafra land. That statement alone connects the government to the killing in Biafra land. Both Dave Umahi and other politicians, they are all in it together. And finally, here are we today. We have to move forward. And if you're a Biafran, you are still waiting for us to beg you to come and join or to beg you to do that, you are just deceiving yourself. If you are one of those who have put your own name and your own life for sacrifice, good for you. In 72 days as we are moving, we get into Biafra. If you are allowed to tell the story, you tell it. If you're not allowed to tell the story, when you go and see Chukwuka, you go there and explain to him what we are doing while other people are listening. May Chukwuka guide them, prosper everybody that is genuinely fighting for Biafra. We must get into that very land. As long as you are willing, able, sincere, and truthful. But if you're one of those who is still playing their gamble, I bet you the dragon have released the blessing on his own platform. At the same time, release the curse. In the blessing, every one of us on this platform, we are part of the blessing. If we are not fighting genuinely, whatever you do, we work for you. But as long as we are standing on the truth, whatever you do, we come against you. That prayer is not only for dragon, it's for all of us here. As long as you're sincere, fighting a genuine cause, don't fear. Go ahead, radically preach the gospel. They must hear. And for those who have chosen the path of destruction, who have bought their casket already, we will help them to speed up the movement into their grave. Their blood will be on their head. We will not be held responsible. May Chukwu guide and prosper anybody who is here genuinely seeking for freedom. It doesn't matter your tribe, your religion, wherever you belong. As long as you're genuinely seeking for your freedom, you will see freedom in your lifetime. Thank you so much, and see you again next time.
Thank you, Mazi Choose. You know, when somebody was commenting here that Mazi Choose look like Onyema Echuba, I was angry. I say, no be Choose, my brother. God forbid. Choose can never look like Onyema. Onyema Echuba, also from Enugu village, village. So everyone goes where Amiku. You have seen it on. So I know him very well. So thank you, my Congress. Let me go straight to Paul. Amiku village. Oh, by Onyema Echuba.
Hey, Gaddafi no Baranka.
So, I'm gonna somebody said, yeah. Paul won't be good. You go get 555 vision, yeah. 555 vision. Where's Spy? Yeah. But 555. 1 minute, yo. You man, you put like this. I'm gonna dissolve.
Yeah, dear friends.
555.
We thank you for giving us your attention. We thank you for appreciating what we are doing. We are fighting for our freedom, and it's our own task to pay. So what I want to throw to you people is just 3 things, because some people are not really understanding the meaning of autopilot. Again, there is something they call Igbo Biafrans and the Igbo Nigerians. When you see Igbo Biafrans, you will find them in autopilot. And what you have to do is to ask yourself, are you an Igbo Biafran or are you an Igbo Nigerian? Igbo Nigerians, you can find them supporting P2B. And when you go there again, you will understand that these people under the OS command and control are the children of Ohanes and Igbo.
So, in Nigeria, so Biafra when Igbo.
Yes. These are people of P2B. And again, these DOS people are the descendants of Ohanes and Igbo. They have their camp. They have their camp back of the police station. Back of the police station, where they work together with the corrupt Nigerian police. Again, something we have to explain to you people today is we are in autopilot. Autopilot is a project running all over the world. Many of us living in Europe and those in Nigeria that can send their children to a good school, all their children are autopilot. They have their phone at their hand. They program their life inside their phone. and the things begin to work on itself. That's why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say, we are in autopilot, I can assure you. So this movement is moving itself. We are just here to make sure to pilot the affair to that plane that is flying, to make sure it's going, but it has been programmed. Children that is being born this time, they come up as autopilot. They are more independent on their own because the life is under autopilot. That is why you see everything is inside the internet. Before you have one interview, one sitter, you need to autopilot yourself into your phone. Then the movement will begin. So people are really not understanding it. And when you check these old generation people, you know also there is Bible, Old Testament and the New Testament. These old people who is still under dictative rule, as they are under the dictative rule, Old Testament, but we are into a new movement. You understand? So these are things our people are supposed to understand. The children that is being born this time, they are more intelligent than the people that has been born before 20 years ago. This is a revolution, and that is why we are under autopilot. We have more to teach. We have more. We cannot keep it ourselves because this all the thing we know is what you have to take. And we ask everybody in Europe, it is not only money you have to send to your family at home. Send the truth to them as well. We are 555 Vision, and we have come to tell you the truth and what Biafra is all about. Biafra is free religion. If you want to worship your dog at home, you worship your dog. You want to worship ant, you worship ant. That is the best you can ever have in this world. Thank you all.
Thank you, my brother, my brother. Hey, Barawa, Sonny. Is it Barawa or Barawa? Okay, Barawa. Okay. Maza Barawa, over to you. This is the way they do I like dog when they want cook you cook soup. All right, your volume they fight you. Mazi, let me release Maza Jere. Your last motivation. Just 1 minute. Vam, fair.
Vam we ha na do ana do kasi ha vam. Makana ọrụ na do ha na ka ezi mgbe a ga-adọ ha ọ dokasi ha dokata Biafra. Yes, na makana ndị ogbu ara ọbara no gbago okirikiri ị ga ha nọrọ na ayọ ha biko. Let us wait for them. Let us do it easy. The only way see with these evil people is he don't have vam. Please, Mazi Sonny, there's a video I put on your messenger. Please, it's just like 1 minute video. Can you play it for us? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 1 minute, just 1 minute video. 1 minute. 1 minute. Where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that. Well, Malcolm said something very profound there.
Hold on, I was training my ear to be able to get to you guys. It's now I'm beginning to hear.
Oh, you didn't get your problem?
No, it's not me. It's from the PC. So, what did you say, please?
I said there's a video I sent on your WhatsApp. I sent some videos there, but there's one particular one that is 1 minute where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a request. He said if Biafrans are wise enough, they would even pray that if the zoo want to kill him, if they kill him now, that Biafra will come sharp. That if they feel that they the video is there. 1 minute. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it live.
So, make I bring that one come. This one waiting for. This one waiting for screen. Make come out and
go on mute. I beg. Who they make not go mute?
Sir, okay. Remove this one for the screen. Then later we can come back online and play this video if someone is not coming.
Which one should come now? The one Raf.
The one Raf demand. The 1 minute from Mazi.
Okay. Well, let me get it.
When they check our time, will not be me whole now. I'm already, I did perfectly what you people asked me to do. So any other
So
Naraf go pay.
we still have 8 minutes now. 2 hours, 30 minutes.
No, we don't day before the internet can't stop us. We can't come back again.
Sorry.
That's why.
I beg if you know say we'll go, we'll move.
Sorry,
it's not 2 hours.
Maybe later.
It's not 2 hours.
That kind of thing, you resend the video to him so he will see it.
It is 3 hours. It wasn't 2 hours, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours. It's 3 hours that we are there.
Right. Okay, Mazi, Raf, we'll go do that video on next day. So now, who I never call, and when I get an email folder here, Mazi Nan the kind when I got why, what's the name? So
Gaddafi never talk.
Gaddafi leave and Nami and go there. I know see one run. Nami I just leave for purpose. Nami and go close this photo. You come late. Mazi Gaddafi, people were asking about you when you are not here. Everybody was like, why is Gaddafi? Why is Gaddafi? I say, if we put you inside the pocket. Now we'll give you 2 minutes to talk. Explain
That's
yourself.
the video. That's the video.
Allow the video to play first. Okay.
They will kill you. Marcia, if Biafrans are sensible, they should pray that the zoo should kill me so that Biafra can come quicker. I said to them, because the level of death and bloodshed the world will see, they will say they never knew IPOB is this smart. You know, now we are gentlemen. You know, we're playing it very gentle. Until they become mad. Remember what I told them before? That we are worse than Boko Haram if you provoke us. That we are worse.
Said that on the radio.
For every one Boko Haram suicide bomber, I'll give you 10.
That's what he said.
Did you see that? Don't go, they will kill you. Don't go, don't do, they will kill you. Now, Master Namika is telling that we are not afraid to face them. If their fans are wise, they will say, let them bring on their wars. Now that they have brought their wars, only 5 days sit at home. Look at how they are just call him in Finland. You are in Finland. That idiot in Canada. Idiot. In Canada, he's making noise. He that the Kubo. The Fulani Masa vandalize ya. Oputana call Eri.
Rap that man, that's the man with dirty man. Go on.
Master Namika is saying here, look, if they don't know how mad we are, the level of blood they will see. Look, these people, they don't respect you when you come in peace. Can't you see the way they kill people? You have to be madder than them to be able to defeat them. Your madness must be raised to power too. Because if you are gentle, they will override you. That's the level. Mazi Simon Ekpa is still gentle now. Very gentle. Compared to what Mazi Namdekano wants us to activate if anything happened to him. I rest my case.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, thank you for that video. You made our spirit come high. Everybody have spoken. It remains only Gaddafi. Mazi Gaddafi. Mazi Gaddafi. Explain yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take 2 minutes.
It's a man, Boji. It's a man, Boji. Thank you. You know what I want to say is simple. What we are doing is biblical.
Wow.
Our agitation is written in the Bible. And the same thing I say, for those that used to record our voice, carry our videos, begin to share, I will release another one. And what I want to say is that our agitation is not peaceful. We've done peaceful agitation. They kill us in high school. They kill us at Obibo. They kill us at Iguacha. They kill us at Mpo Junction.
No,
they kill us even in Lagos. Everywhere we lifted our only flag to agitate. This time, we want to do what is written in the Bible. And anybody who call himself a man of God, who call himself whatever you call yourself, and you did not agree what we are saying, one, you are not a man of God, because the Bible said, from the days of the John the Baptist till today, the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, and violence men take it by force. So, from the day of our leader agitating, that one just a play. Now, we are not peaceful agitator. We are going to fight war if that is the choice the zoo give to us. And we are prepared more than the way you think. I'm beat my chest to tell you that the zoo and those allies, like last 2 weeks ago, Oshibunjo went to Vietnam. They be moving, looking, searching for allies. But anywhere they go, we were already there before them. But one thing I want to tell you people is that what is written in the Bible is what we are doing now. Because it said, from the days of John the Baptist, you can see before Jesus was even born. You understand? Before Jesus even began to operate his ministry on earth, he said, this kingdom of Biafra, this our kingdom, have been suffering violence. And it is only the violence men that take it by force. So, this time where we day, that we are no longer carrying flag for them to kill us carelessly. If they come with AK-47, we will come with GPMGs. If they come with one rocket launcher, we'll come with 2 rocket launchers. So what I'm trying to tell the Biafran people is, fear not. And there is something else I want to explain to Biafran people. When we call autopilot, autopilot means leaning your hope on God and allow God to lead you. Take your, the Bible says, cast your burden upon him, for he careth for you. When God is leading you, you don't see him. You don't see him leading you, but he's leading you. You keep on moving and you're just moving, and you're moving to the right direction because God is leading you. Pilot means leaning on God for him to direct you, and him is directing you.
Autopilot is GPS.
GPS.
So you are no longer using your knowledge as a man. You're no longer using your muscle as a man. When our leader said it is time to activate your brain, it is talking about the autopilot. You are moving to the right direction without seeing who is leading you, without taking instruction. But you see yourself, there is a magnetic force that is moving you, and where we are moving is Biafra. Nothing more, nothing less. So that we can have rights to life. We can live as a human being. So if you say you are a member of, it is leaning on God. Cast your burden upon him. Then you never start. Then if you are talking about peaceful agitation, you also never start. Because what we are doing is biblical. Remember, from the days of the John the Baptist till today, the kingdom suffer violence. And David was a man of war. And Samuel is God's battle axe. Autopilot is God's battle axe. He said, with you, I will put down nations. I will build a nation. So when you say you're a man of God, you're peaceful, you are an idiot. Because God sent David, said, destroy them all. God sent this guy, the king before David. He said, destroy them all.
King Saul.
All. Yeah. Even the prophet himself, they say, come down from the hill. He said, if I be the man of God, if I be the prophet of God, let fire consume you and your 50. They were men of war. This is a time of a prophet, the time of prophets. And see, if you see, I challenge every man of God, go and study about the life of a prophet. He's a man of violence. That's why they say, boy. He say, may deer come out from the bush and consume you. It happens immediately. So what we want is Biafra. I don't want to waste your time. We want Biafra. Enough of all these painting words. We are agitating with guns and bullets, whether you like it or not. It's self-defense. Ohamufu, they kill us. Everywhere they're killing us. Are you mad? When we talk about defense, you are there. Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Mazi. You know, when we begin to talk about these things, our angers, it's like when you leave Ajere will be becoming small. When the spirit enter, it goes, yeah, you go, do a bam. Now the spirit of Biafra, they enter small. When you enter like this, you go see, and the person will put up for automatic. That's why it's all called autopilot. You know, when we begin to look into what has happened to us, how they kill our people, how the governors sold Mazen Nandekano, with some of his family members. I still tell people, you know, the day Mazen Nandekano will be released, you will not even try to go to next Biafran person's house. You see how wicked you are. Because you see those who sold him. Those who are shouting, Maz, the Lord. People like China Sanworu. Those people, now, you see, there's a video Maz Raf just played. Those people that are shouting here when Maz is not kind of say, instead of let me die, people like China Sanworu was there. And they go say, no, you don't go die. How can you die? Before you go die, you go kill ourselves. Now those voice, some of the people that are shouting, you no go die, we'll not go betray you. On that particular video right now you just play, are the ones who betray him actually. That's why we need Biafra. We must frustrate them. I see Soludo crying already because of sit at home. We never see anything. No. I get with sit at home. We know they carry gun. We know they carry machete. But you see, sit at home. We go use our nyash, get our freedom by sitting at home. Thank you, my comrades. I don't know if everybody has contributed. And tomorrow, Mazugo, please, the announcement is our fundraising is tomorrow. And our flyers, and I hope those who are in Biafra land are doing justice to it. They're sharing it. And every Autopilot media, you have to share it on your community, on your WhatsApp, on your community. Yes, here. This is emergency mega fundraising coming tomorrow. According to normally our time is there, and this Autopilot fundraising is something you must not say you are not there. This is very, very important that everybody will come. You can see the meeting time there, which is 7 p.m. Biafran time still. And the Zoom meeting ID is there. You can just take it from yourself. Scan it with your mobile if you have never had it on your device. And exactly that, either you use code or you use the number to enter on that particular day, which is tomorrow. Share this, and God will bless you. Mazugo, is there any other information that we have? Our flyers, I hope it's circulating and everybody's getting them.
The information, the latest information is that whoever wants Biafra to come must listen to Simon Ekpa and they follow him and obey his instructions. Thank you.
Correct. Mazi Sonengwa, since you never talk, let's give you time to talk, or maybe I leave the stream for you. You continue streaming then when we go. Because I see say you never tire.
Like the way you streamed yesterday.
I don't go, I beg. Because
no. I will just come from work. We have to relax. Tomorrow is shopping for the Christmas.
Oh, okay. That means you're doing Christmas now. Biafrans are not doing Christmas.
No, for the children, you have to go along with them.
No. You have to go shopping because there will be holidays. If you don't buy things now, you will be locked out weekend.
Shop waiting. Shop what?
When you won't go shop, when you're fighting for freedom, you're going to go and shop.
So we don't give our closing remarks
now.
Now. Why are we? Go closing remark. Give us our church now. Hey, chocolate on our church. Are they free?
Yes, you are right. So that's the thing. So Sonny, let they play this one.
We are not celebrating Christmas, so no go there.
All right, you can be celebrating when we finish this.
Okay. Biafrans, we salute you now.
No ask Sonny anything. He say make it that talk. Sonny go talk or go today.
No. We'll give him 2 minutes.
I know what I go talk. Ugo, cool yourself down. I know what I go talk.
Now me be the timer. Now me be the timekeeper. Your 2 minutes starts now, Sonny.
What a bell.
How you go be timekeeper when they know they see your face?
Why you don't see my face? Who cover my face?
Okay.
Remove this flyer. People has got it, I think.
Come out the flyer, beg.
Hey, wait, make I talk to the flyer first before I come out to my bag. The importance of this fundraising that is on the screen, we've been
Carry the flyer,
explained.
cover your face as you are talking.
It's covering my face.
It's
We
not covering
don't
your
put
face.
them here. we, we don't put them here for like 5 or 6 days now because we want everybody to understand what is going on. Like our comrades rightly said, we are not begging our ways out. We are fighting our ways out because freedom is not given, it is taken by fire, by force. So for us to be able to achieve all these things and for us to be able to send the terrorists out of our lands, we need guns and bullets. We need to multiply our weapons every day. So if they are coming with AK-47, we need to look for a higher momentum to be able to confront them and to decimate them. If they are using knife, then we need machete. If they are using pump action, we need automatic machine guns. Whatever that they're using, which is in grade 1, we are looking for something that is in grade 3 to be able to finish them before they even release what they have against us. That is why ESN fundraising is very important and you must live up to the responsibility because it is everything that we have now to be able to protect you. Take your minds back. For the past few weeks, there have been invasion by terrorists, supervised by our rulers and leaders that call themselves elders in our communities, who are hell-bent on collecting money just to sabotage our own lives because of their greed and their willingness to continue to serve the Fulani stooges. So to this end, they cannot come to your aid because they are the people that are actually working with the people that wants to kill you. So you don't expect someone that prepared hot water to pour you on the body and to kill you, or someone that pour you acid to actually look for the medicine that could be able to remedy your situation. So while they are preparing this, we spot them out, and then MNK had set ESN to protect you and to keep the land safe and sound. Or the only sacrifice that you have to do is to come out en masse and give your support financially. The people that are in the bushes fighting to our freedom, they leave their wives, they leave their children, they leave the comfort of their bed, while you are enjoying in your enclave. They are there inside the bush doing everything to make sure that your communities are not overrun before time. So come out in every way possible that you can and support this fundraising because we have a lot of work to do. That being said, on the fundraising, I take the flyer out now. Now, please, to Biafrans back home, there is nothing that you can celebrate that is more important than your life. It is someone that is alive that will talk of celebration. So if you are considering or talking about Christmas, please remember that all the people that have been killed in Christmas time. Before ESN was set up, it was because Christmas time was not a safe ground to us in Biafra land. That is why MNK, after setting up Eastern Security Network, people in Biafra land confessed that that very December, which Eastern Security Network was launched, has been the safest of all for the past years because Eastern Security Network came to give them peace and made the environment accommodative and secured for them to be able to go about with their normal lives and duties. So I beckon on you that if you don't have life, you don't have Christmas. If you don't have security, you don't have Christmas. When we say sit at home, listen to it because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has been sitting in prison. He has been sitting in prison for the past 1 year and some months now. So you sitting at home when we say do so in replica to his release is nothing for you to complain. Do not allow the Fulani terrorist leaders that we have in Biafra land to mislead you into believing that they will give you security when you come out against the orders or ordinances that we give when there is civil disobedience. You can see what has happened in the last time. When you come out, they are the same people that will use their talks to kill you and then try to give a dog a bad name. What you have to do is that you have to be security alert in nature and be vigilant. Be on the watch and on guard. For men, this is not time for you to sleep. What you have to do is to keep watch. While you watch over your women and children, you stay in the bushes and then take cover and know what is happening, and then you give signals out. If you are in Biafra land, please, and wherever you are, make use of your phone to always give us information of where something is happening and the location and who is doing it. That will help us to be able to mobilize ESN to get into your location in nearest time. Please and please support what we are doing, because this is the only
Thank
way
you.
out for you. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, Abarawa Sani. And like as we said, Simon is coming any moment from now. We are going to unmask the Imam Powerless, the criminal that have been stealing our money. So today is going to be a mask. I want you to be there. Thank you, my comrades, and may God Chukwukabama bless every one of us. Thank you for coming, and it is a very great day and a very great discussion. And on this time next Friday again, I think we will be here again in some broadcasts like this. Maybe that one will fall on the new year. Who knows? So thank you. And God bless all of you. God bless our spokesperson, Mazi Samoneba. God bless Ebeje Jog, aka Honorable Azuka. We're going to see her tomorrow on the fundraising. She's the leader of Umada. May God bless you. Where Carnival Stone there, sir? You don't disappear from the face of the. We're going to see him again. Pastor Meke, anywhere you there, we greet you, man of God. Please come back to us. All of us now will be the same thing. Come and God bless you. God bless you. God bless everyone. God bless you, Mazi Keleshi, Mazi Shwiksha. I love all of you. One love, God bless. But I was on a continuous stream. We are going. God bless you.
I'm not continuing streaming. I'm not continuing streaming.
You stream China's news yesterday.
I slept over yesterday, my brother. I'm going to cut it out. I just shut my screen and I sleep. When sleep come, I go knock him. If not, what if death come? We don't go knock him. I just fall off sleep.
Victor Madu in the comment section, you asked for our numbers. These are our numbers on the screen. You can easily reach out to the media teams. Any of these numbers here can go through. So message us on WhatsApp in whichever way that you have anything to clarify. Thank you. And from here we move.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody. Mazaraf, are you coming live later?
Well, I don't know. It depends. I don't know much you work.
Already complaining that this live is getting too
no,
long.
we come back from job. We go eat now. Come shower before another. Sorry, take a easy. It is that time where the talk say your earphone. You don't see what I write for you. I don't say if you want your man
I cannot the life.
No, we still live here by Sonny.
Okay.
Sonny, log off.
Because what I am saying on Abumanyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom They should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say, we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I'm tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. We must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you